Paul Watson. I'm the Executive Officer of the South Australian Sardine Industry Association. My background is directly from commercial fishing, but not as a sardine fisher. I had an interest in a prawn trawler in Spencer Gulf, which operated out of this port. I was in that industry for 20 plus years, and regrettably we left that industry 3 years ago, and I was fortunate enough to be selected and given an opportunity to be Executive Officer of a new industry and presented a whole new challenge. This fishery started off 21 years ago with very humble beginnings, a couple of small boats in the 30-foot or below range with modest catches, and it soon became apparent that the fishery had quite a large scope to develop, and it's developed now into the boats that you've seen here today, and all of a sudden it's Australia's largest commercial fishery by volume. It's highly organised, highly developed and sustainably managed. The future is bright for the fishery. The resource base looks very good. Sustainability-wise, I see it going only in one direction, and that's forward. The core business of the industry is to supply high-quality feed for the tuna ranching industry that operates out of Port Lincoln. It was born off the back of that. However, there is a very strong will by some of the smaller operators to expand and broaden the fishery into other uses, for instance high quality pet food, and more importantly to try and mechanise the processing to a point where human consumption grade products can be commercially viable. But that's a while away yet, but it's being pursued.
My name's Shaun, skipper of the fishing vessel Marcane, sardine vessel. I got started in the industry through an actual friend of mine through school, whose stepfather was Tony Santic. I was a keen fisherman and always down the wharf catching fish, missing school, and they rang up one day and asked if I'd like to go out in the vessel for a trip, fill-in trip, and that's how it all started. It all went from there. So an average day for us is to start work approximately late afternoon. We head out to sea. We spend all night searching for fish, trying to put ourselves into a position where we can make a set, and once we achieve that we make our set, put our fish on board and head in. Normally in about early hours in the morning or mid-morning. We spend the rest of the day unloading and turn around and do it all again. There's been a lot of change in the industry since I've started. Things have been a lot more modernised with modern technology and so forth, and just the way things have been run now, everything's more to do with the environment and so forth, and industry is always leading that way and trying to do its best that it can, and it's really looking good for the future. I see the industry, especially in sardines, eventually going into more value adding, human consumption, maybe some canning and so forth. There's a lot of options available. At this stage we're very committed to feed the tuna, but with the way the fishery is and the expanding of it, we should be able to slowly get into that value adding.